this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So we're back again with that lovely folio. This is part of my kind of build your own folio series that I had some physical, you know, folio, make your own folio kits. So you may or may not have been, you know, able to get one of the kits. I don't know. There may be some still available. Obviously, I'm filming this ahead, so, you know, it's very hard to say. But what we have been making so far is obviously this folio here. And we've done it in a very kind of, you know, hopefully anyway, you guys think we've done it in a very kind of slow step-by-step process that, you know, anyone can follow along. So if you haven't managed to buy one of the physical kits, you would hopefully be able to follow along with this regardless. So we have come on, you know, quite a bit with this. We just need to kind of do one or two more things, you know, with regards to kind of covering the base of the folio, if that makes sense. And then, of course, we can get on with the decorating, which is what I have been very, very excited to do. So I had put this tucked into here way back when we first started kind of creating the folio. So I'd very much like to obviously put this in here. So, yeah, I'm going to kind of put it in, yeah, put it in about here. So all I'm going to do is just fold this down so as I get roughly where I need to cut this. Now, I do apologise, the light is really awful today. It's a very, very, very dark day. I mean, it's only actually like 9:30 in the morning, but it's absolutely pouring down with rain. And so subsequently, my room is really, really, really dark. Now, I haven't ever tried to do a video in this room with the light on, so I only hope that this is actually, you know, okay, sort of vision-wise. Yeah, please do let me know your thoughts below. I mean, I really hope it is, because otherwise, obviously, you know, through the winter, we may get lots of dark days and maybe I would struggle to kind of get my videos, you know, done, or enough videos done. So, yeah, fingers crossed it's okay. I mean, I obviously kind of, you know, looked and thought it did look okay. I was worried there, you know, maybe too many shadows. It looked okay to me. But, of course, please do let me know, you know, from your point of view, what you think. So we've got this car that we've obviously cut out. Now, we have been using a combination of like digital papers and these, you know, like ephemera type pieces and the Ladybird book images. So we're just going to kind of continue really in that same way to just fill up the rest of this basically. So for instance, here I might just have this. So, yeah, maybe I will put that a bit higher, maybe like that. So I'll just take this down here. Okay. Oh, it's such a miserable day, honestly. Just horrible, absolutely horrible. I mean, I think they had forecast it to be raining, but I have to say it's raining even more than I thought like it was going to be. So, yeah, it's not a nice day. So let's just quickly glue this down. So I'm just gluing those flaps down. I mean, obviously that is a, you know, a conventional envelope. And the flaps are kind of glued down anyway, but I'm just kind of gluing them down just on the very edges where, you know, the like envelope manufacturer hasn't necessarily glued right up to those very edges. So like that. Okay. Let's just pop this one down. Okie dokie. Oh, I must say I'm really loving the colours of this so much. Now, I did say in, you know, in all the videos so far, obviously the kits, everyone's going to get different things with regards to the, excuse me, the laces that you receive and the Ladybird books. They're all going to be different. So your folio may be looking quite different to mine, you know, in terms of colour. Also, you get those digital background papers on the USB stick. So who knows what papers you have chosen to use. But I hope that you are really loving what you're creating. You know, I hope that you're getting something really, really pretty that you really, really love. So, yeah, I'm really enjoying mine. Excuse me, I've got a horrible frog in my throat. Right, I'm just going to stick this Ladybird image down. Oh, I just can't wait to actually get this done and then be able to start decorating with some of the lace and the flowers and things like that. Because, yeah, they keep on catching my eye. You know, the whole time I've been doing this, they keep catching my eye. And I just can't wait to actually kind of start using some of those bits. So, yeah, very excited. Now, that is that one. Okay. So, and obviously we need to make ephemera bits to go into here and things like that as well. So, I mean, we're far from done. You know, we've got lots more to do. I'm just going to quickly finish my tea so that gets off the desk. Right, massive, massive gulps there. Okay. So, oops, let me just pull in. Oh, I thought that was a wipe, but it's not. Right, okay. Can I see a wipe anywhere? Yeah, okay. Wipe is kind of essential, isn't it, really? But, right. So, obviously, now I want to just decorate this pocket here. So, probably kind of doing similar to the other one, if I can. I've got, obviously, you know, a few car images left. Let me just see whether I've got any more in my Ladybird book. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm really loving some of these. Oh, it's a tricky one because a lot of them are really, you know, I like the whole picture and I don't want to kind of tear the picture down, but it may be that it's just, you know, an essential thing in the end. So, thinking, could we have this? Oh, I don't want to lose all of that detail from there. I wonder if I could just have this small portion instead. Maybe more up there. Should we try that? Hopefully then we've got the other bit that we can still use, you know, elsewhere. So let's just tear this down. Okay. So yeah, like that, I think. Let's just tear this. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, I hope that if you manage to, you know, buy one of the kits, you are really having a lovely time. And, you know, if you didn't manage to buy one of the kits, but you are following along with your own papers and, you know, what have you, I really hope that you're enjoying the process and the, you know, the project. It's really fun. And, you know, hopefully, like I say, you're finding it, you know, just really easy to follow along with. So just going to tear this kind of down. Oh, my goodness. Right. Oh, my ink's still not arrived, so I'm still kind of, yeah, struggling because I'm not able to print any more out. It's so annoying. I don't know what's going on with the post. Well, actually, I say I don't know what's going on with the post. The post are on strike today. It's so frustrating because, yeah, I'm really, really needing to print some stuff off, and of course I can't. Plus I posted some stuff yesterday, and of course now that's just held up in the, you know, the system not actually going anywhere. So yeah, it's all a bit annoying really, but anyway. Right, let's just put this down. Oops, just put my glasses on. So hopefully I can see a little bit better. Oops. Yeah, it's so rainy today. I went to the gym this morning and honestly, like, the car park was full of water, you know, kind of puddles galore. So it was a kind of, you know, step over the puddles to get into the doors. So I don't know how, you know, how much it was raining during the night, but I assume it must have been raining quite a bit because everywhere's pretty wet underfoot already. And like I say, I mean, obviously when I went to the gym, it was only kind of 6 o'clock, so it was already pretty wet. So, and I know I say this all the time, but I will just put it out there. I film ahead. So if you're looking out and it's not raining at all, I'm not lying. Honestly, when I filmed this, it was, you know, it was rainy. Right. Let's put this one down up there. Okay. Honestly, I've had such a lot of fun making this folio so far, because I've just kind of gone with these book images and let them kind of lead the way, which, oh, it's just been awesome. I've really, really, really enjoyed it. So, yeah, I hope that, you know, you've all had a good time too. Right, so that's that. And then the only other bit that I probably want to put, yeah, maybe put an image on is this section here. So we will just see if I've got anything that can go there. Again, I've got this. I'm not really wanting to kind of chop that down, but it may come to the point where it's kind of essential. I've got no choice. Let's just see. I mean, I love the whole of this image, so I'd rather not cut all of that stuff out if I can help it, and not keep on that one. And again, I love all of this image, so I'd rather not cut that down. We've got this one with the racing cars and this one with the chap at the petrol station. So let's just take this down. I have got this one with the race cars, which I don't mind. And then I have got these, which I know they're different style cars, you know, from a different era. But I don't mind them. I mean, they're not... I feel like they're not in flow with the rest of the journal because they are kind of different age cars. But, you know, because they're still quite nice cars and quite nice images, I probably don't really mind too much if I end up having to have those. Let's just see. None of them are really going to fit on here, are they? That's the problem. What was that? What was that racing image? There was a page with the racing cars. I wonder whether I could maybe pop a couple of these on, or even this little one. Take that one and this one. I mean, I could have this one. Obviously, this is not coloured. It's a black and white image, which I feel a bit, you know, not really in keeping with everything else that we've been doing. But unless I just don't have any images on this bit. That seems a bit of a shame, doesn't it? Let me just tear these out and just see. Because I'm not that fussed by this image, to be honest. So if I kind of tear it out and I... you know, decide I can't really use it, I don't feel like I've wasted it too much. Yeah, I mean, they're just a bit different sort of era, aren't they? Which is a bit strange, I think. Although that's not too bad. What do we think? Not too bad. I wonder if I could... Kind of thinking, could I have a bit of that building in the background? Oh, do you know, I actually really like this image and I don't want to tear it down and then regret it. I mean, what's wrong with me? Why? Why do I feel the need to hoard all these things? It's just peculiar. Peculiar behaviour. I could just decide. I mean, kind of, I'm definitely thinking, you know, that looks sort of good. Let me just put it up here. And if I had that up high, what would that look like there? I think I do need to do that. So I'm going to just tear this down here. So I've kind of left the cars intact. So I could potentially use them perhaps for something else. I don't know whether I will, but I've got the option then. Let's just take this down here. Oops. Let's just, yeah, take that in there. Tricky to decide sometimes, isn't it? Well, I guess that would be okay, and then I can have car, you know, car ephemera maybe tucked in or something. So yeah, I'm going to do that. So let's just take this one, tear that down. So this is going to go on here like that. Okay. Oh, it's still chucking it down. I've just looked up and yeah, still really raining. So it's not looking good. you know, I think the rain's just maybe in for the whole day. Don't think it's going to give up at all today. Right. So yeah, I could have those there. I mean, I could just have, I guess, just that, but let me just see if I cut out, or, you know, tear out that black and white one. I mean, it's a bit weird because, like I say, the other ones, they're all colour, aren't they? I wonder whether I could take that off the cover. I don't think I'm going to make a good job of that. It's just going to tear into bits, isn't it? Yeah. Let's just go around here. Oh my goodness, this is trickier to fussy tear than I expected, I must say. I mean, why I expected it to be straightforward, I don't know, because look at how shaped it is. I mean, why did I think that was not going to be tricky? I have no idea. Right, okay, nearly done, nearly done, nearly done. Right. So we could have that. I mean, it's not ideal, but having said that, I wonder if I could add some colour to it. Let me just have a look with my inks that I've got here. Oh, this looks, yeah, not sure now. Ooh. Should we try this? I don't know how this would be, but right. Let's do a bit of this. Well, what I should have done actually was coloured the car. What am I thinking? Should have actually coloured the car, shouldn't I? Wonder if I could still do that. It's not really going to go very well, is it? Let me just try and tone that down with that sage, just on top of that green. I'm not going to be happy with this, I can tell already, but what can you do? What can you do when you are trying to, you know, somehow incorporate colour when you haven't got any? It, you know, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? Right, let's have a look and see what colours I've got here. Right, let me get my paintbrush. Oh, this isn't going to go very well, is it? Right, I'm going to put a little bit of water, I think, onto the desk. I've got some paint. Right, I'm just going to spray a little bit of water onto the desk. Oh, it's not coming out. Oh dear. Right. Okay, now that is pink coloured. Anyway, I can't even remember what that is, whether it's, I don't know. Excuse me, I don't know what that is, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe it was, you know, what do you call it? Distress ink or something. So what I'm thinking is, if you can see this car over here, I'm wondering if I could just, you know, paint some of this onto here. Okay. Well, it's not too bad, is it? I mean, it's, yeah, it's probably better than it was. And then I'm just wondering whether if I could add something else to kind of like darken it slightly. Just darken that slightly, like that. Okay. Like that. Is that part of the car? I can't really tell what's part of the car and what's not, so I think that's part of the car, but it's a bit weird. It's hard to say. Right, well I've tried to think that it is part of the car. Now I'm just wondering about his clothes, the man's clothes. Maybe could colour those a little bit as well. Thinking kind of in a brownie colour. So yeah, let's just put these away. Okay. So yeah, let's just colour his clothes in a bit. Oops, gone over his hand now. Oh dear. And his hat. It's a bit better, isn't it? You know, a little bit. Yeah. And then maybe even do a bit of yellow for the headlight of the car in there. So this has gone off completely at a tangent. Was not expecting to be colouring bits in. But yeah, hopefully this will kind of like, you know, make a difference to how this looks. So this is the wild honey. Oops. Like that, okay. That looks a bit better. And then just, I think the finishing touch is probably to go around the car itself. Now it's kind of a grey colour, which of course I don't really have a grey. I have got the black soot now. Oh, black soot's very, very dark, so I'm thinking I probably regret using this, and you know, wish I hadn't. But let's try it and see whether, if we water it down enough. Yeah, so I'm thinking, like, you know, now it's watered down, just go around all those other little bits of the car. Like that. And just go around the wheel. Okay. Bit around the edge of here, that sort of grill type area. Okay. Well, that looks much, much better, doesn't it? So just go down here slightly. Okay, and oh, maybe here. Now, can I do this? I'm not sure. Not sure whether I can manage to get around these little bits, but let's give it a try. Oh my goodness. Not great, to be honest. Just a bit across there. Okay, well, it kind of looks better, doesn't it? And then what I'm going to do, I think, to actually try and disguise my rubbish painting now, is maybe distress ink it with a bit of like vintage photo or something. So hopefully, you know, like everywhere where I've painted that looks pretty, you know, pretty rubbish, it will hopefully kind of blend in a little bit more. So let's just get rid of that now. Put this away. Right, let's bring in the vintage photo or the walnut stain. So what is this? This is Walnut Stain. It's that glittery one that my daughters, you know, put glitter all over. Right, let's just put this down. Oh my goodness, lucky I did that first, isn't it? Because look at how dark that was. Right, I'm just going to quickly dry this off, just in case it's still wet at all. You know, I don't want to smudge it. Okay, right. So just a bit on there, a bit in the wheels, like that. I mean, that's not my best work, it's got to be said. Not my best work at all. Okay. But, you know, hopefully it's, yeah, hopefully it would be okay to use. So, yeah. Do we think that, or do we think actually I'm just going to look at that and absolutely hate it every time I see it? Oh, maybe I will. Perhaps I should use that on some ephemera so that if I can't stand it, you know, it can just be thrown away. Because it kind of looks a little bit like a child's picture, doesn't it? Yeah. Perhaps I should just use the racing cars after all. It's such a shame because I do want to have a car on there. I mean, even the pictures that I do like, they're too big, I think, to go across this, you know, fit across here anyway. So even if I thought, well, I could just use this one, it's too wide for that piece anyway. So, you know, I'd have to lose quite a significant portion of the car, which that's very wasteful, isn't it? I mean, obviously I might as well have not torn that down if I'm going to use that. Right, okay, I'm just going to go with those racing cars because otherwise I could just be here all day, keep pulling things in and then discarding them. So what have I done with them now? Here we go. Right, let's just put these on. Oh, be pleased to know that I have now made a decision and I'm actually putting something on. Okay. So, yeah. Let's go for that there. Okay. So that is obviously all of our paper bits now glued down onto the folio. So what we can now do is obviously start adding, you know, decorative bits and things like that, which is obviously the bit that I have been very excited to be doing. Now, obviously we do need to still do the cover of this, you know, which of course we will be doing, but we'll probably do that in another video. So let's just get decorating some of the bits up with some lace. Now, I had originally pulled in, my pack happened to have some green lace. Now, again, and I did mention this, all the packs are different with regards to the lace and things like that. I can't guarantee that you're going to have the green lace. I can't guarantee, you know, I don't know what book you're going to get and things like that. So, you know, just because I've got green lace here does not mean that you will have green lace in your pack. But you will have, you know, you will have a selection of nice laces nonetheless. So hopefully you've got, you know, plenty of lace that you do think is really lovely and that you can definitely use. So let's just take this now, thinking, do we want some lace here or do we want to put it here? Now, do we want just a small portion of lace? Yeah, quite like just a small portion there. So let's just bring in my 3-in-1. Okay. Oh, this is a nightmare. My hand's right over it. I can't really see because of the shadow where my glue actually is. That's not very good. I think my glue's actually now clogged up. Right, let me just unclog the glue. Okay. Right. Okay. Like that. Okie dokie. That's rather pretty, isn't it? Now, I've also got, my desk is so messy, I can't tell you. I've now like lost everything under here. But obviously there was the die cut pack, so I'm thinking of bringing the die cut pack because I may have some labels or something I could stick on here. If only I could see where it's actually gone. Oh, here it is. Okay. Let's see what I've got. Now, again, these are all completely different in the sets. So, you know, I can't guarantee you're going to have the same bits that I've got or anything. They're all completely different bits. I actually really like that pink on there. That pink label, because it ties in the pink from other places. So I'm just going to put that pink label, I think, down there. Again, let's just use the 3-in-1. Okay. Like that. Oh, that's so yummy, isn't it? Love how that looks. Now, I've also got, obviously, the florally trims, which I happen to have the green ones. Now, I've also got the pink ones, which I love. Maybe have some bling on here as well. So, yeah, let's just pull out the colours that I'm likely to want. So I'm probably not going to want those bits. But, yeah, let's have a look and see. And I've also got the bows. I mustn't forget the bows. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Let me just check. Oh, I don't know now. I like both. That's rather nice. Did I put this on as a pocket in the end? I did, look. And now I've glued this down. What an idiot. Right, let me unglue that. So, yeah, this is a pocket. And I had totally forgotten that. So, yeah, my fault completely. Did I actually cut off a pink flower? Yeah, I did. I did. Right. So, yeah, we could have it like that. Now, what did I do with the rest of my lace is the question. Honestly, my desk is such a tip. I feel embarrassed, to be honest. I feel absolutely embarrassed at what a mess it is today. I mean, it's kind of worse than ever. And, you know, my desk's always in a bit of a mess. So for it to be to the extent that I'm feeling embarrassed, it's pretty bad, I can assure you. So, yeah, it's not really a laughing matter, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I think most people would be pretty horrified if their desk looked like mine today. Right. But I have got several things that I'm working on at the moment. So, in my defence, you know, it's, yeah. I was going to say it's not typical. Hey, it is quite typical, but yeah. I'm sure we're all the same, aren't we, as crafters? We have got all sorts of things on the go, so it just can't be helped, really, can it? You know, because we need a lot of stuff, is the point. You know, we need an awful lot of stuff, so I'm wondering whether I should have the green kind of there. Maybe the pink one here. Yeah, maybe something like that. So I'm just going to get my hot glue. Just glue that one. And then this one here. Oops. So let's just pop the 3-in-1 onto here. Okay. Like that. Right, let's just glue that down. And I've also got the bows, haven't I? What has happened to those, I wonder? Oh, what a nightmare. Probably never find those. Oh, here we go. I thought, well, they must be really buried somewhere. Couldn't see them anywhere, but yeah, luckily they were there. So let's just check that I wouldn't prefer to have a bow. And I did say, you know, in the previous videos, I know that, you know, the bows as well, you're going to be getting, you know, random things. I can't guarantee that what I've got here is going to be what you are going to get in yours, because of course, you know, all the kits are different. in that, you know, I didn't have kind of necessarily unlimited supplies of the same colours, if that makes sense. So, you know, you will get bows, but they may not be the same ratio of colours. You probably get the same mix of colours, but, you know, they'll be at different kind of ratios. So, yeah, I mean, that looks very, very pretty, doesn't it? And do we want some lace coming out at the bottom? I mean, I always love, you know, more is more when it comes to kind of lace and things. So I think just having a bit of lace down there is really pretty as well. So let's just put that down like that. Okay. Yeah, that looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Now I probably want to have something on here as well. So should we just see if we've got any other in the die cuts pieces that we might want to have? I mean, we could even have something really weird, couldn't we? Like a shoe. I mean, I've tried to include really quite a lot of, you know, fun different things. So, I mean, hopefully you're going to have lots of, you know, cool and wonderful things to play with. So, you know, no matter what kind of mix you get, you will hopefully get a lot of, you know, a lot of fun stuff. So, yeah, hopefully, you know, you'd all be really pleased with the things that you get and the mix of things that you get in your pack, you know. It's going to be a big variety of stuff, but you'll hopefully have lots of things that you're going to have, you know, a lot of fun with. So, So I'm actually wondering whether we could have this here and then it could act as a bit of a closure for this. That might be quite nice. Yeah, let's do that. So just want to kind of glue that down here. Like that. Okay, take that glue off there. Put that down there. Okay, you could have a little label maybe. Up somewhere, or maybe at the top somewhere. Now I hadn't really realised, but yeah, I've still got this section here, or this envelope flap here that I need to cover. So perhaps I will use one of these bits. And then maybe even just, you know, something like that might be quite nice, mightn't it? So let's just tear this down a bit. Only because it's overhanging that envelope slightly, so yeah, if we just have something like that there, and then we could probably have that there. So let me just glue this one down. Okey-dokey. Like that. Squish that down with my wipe. Pretty sure I've probably now stuck this down, so I'll just go under there, make sure it's not stuck. Okay, and then do we want to have something like that there? Maybe with a bit of the green lace or something. And that looks quite pretty, doesn't it? So, you know, we're just kind of piecing in really around that envelope flap. So just literally pop that down, and then this can go on top of there, maybe even as a little side pocket actually. So let me just check that this is glued down nicely here. Okay, and then just pop this on here like that. Okay. So yeah, we've then got a tiny little pocket there, you know, which again, like I've said sort of billions of times, at least then you've got the option. If you don't want to use it as a pocket, that's fine. You don't have to, obviously. But if you did want to, then, you know, you've got that option. Now I'm just going to pull in these gorgeous flowers. Okay. So these are the flowers that I use all the time lately. they have got these cheap sort of plastic middles, and I take the middles off and then obviously use them, you know, in my projects. So yeah, I'm going to just do that. So if I just move my folio along, just so that I can glue this flower together. So I'm just going to, hopefully you can see what I'm doing, just glue the layers together. And obviously I've done this lots of times, so I mean, you've probably seen me do this lots of times anyway. That one, and then the next layer, like that. Okay, and then the middle is going to be, of course, this one. Just pop that one in the middle, like that. Okie dokie. Right. So let's just move that over again. Lots of moving it back and forth, I'm afraid. So that can then glue onto there. And then, you know, my pocket's there, unhindered, unencumbered. Is that the word? I don't know. So let's move that out the way. Right, so we're going to glue this down just on the corner there. Okay, so yeah, that's that. So let me just check how long we've been filming for. We probably will have to leave it there for today. And we will hopefully come back again, maybe just one more video with the decorating of the inside. We obviously need to create lots of ephemera pieces and things to put, you know, tuck into the pockets and things. And obviously we need to cover the outside. But yeah, I mean, I really hope that you love how it's coming along so far. It looks really, really pretty. And yeah, I hope that you've had fun if you are making one alongside me. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much then. Bye.